Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making mini lemon meringue pies. I'm using my mini pie tin again. You may remember on Wednesday I uploaded a video on my mini chicken pot pies, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below. This is going to require basically 3 steps. One is the crust, the second is the filling, and the third is the meringue. I guess baking you could throw in there too. So a 4-step process. The first thing we need to do is make our pie crust. We need to do this in advance because we're going to be blind baking our crust, and you'll see what that is in a little while. While our pie crust is chilling in the refrigerator, there's some things that we can do in the meantime. One is zesting our lemon. And let me tell you, lemon zest is so flavorful. It has all the oils in the lemon rind, and this just is what gives it all the flavor. Then we're going to juice these lemons. These are Meyer lemons, by the way, my favorite. So we're just gonna slice this in half and start juicing. So I've gone ahead and rolled out my pie dough, and I'm gonna be cutting 6 circles with my pastry cutter. All right, now I have my 6 pieces of dough in my mini pie pan, and I'm just gonna press the dough down. And now we're just gonna crimp our edges. Now that I have my dough into the pan, I'm gonna prick the bottom of each, and then we're going to put this pan in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes.
Earlier, I had mentioned blind baking your pie crust. This is a very important step in many pie recipes. Blind baking basically is pre-baking the pie crust without any filling. You do this when your pie filling requires a shorter baking time than the crust, and in this case, lemon meringue pie. We're going to be using pie weights in parchment. This prevents the pie crust from puffing up in the center and shrinking. Now let's move on to making our meringue. I'm going to use my stand mixer with a whisk attachment, and I'm going to beat 5 egg whites, some cream of tartar, sugar, and some salt until I see glossy stiff peaks form. This will probably take about 4 minutes.
If your meringue is set and beaten enough, you should be able to hold this bowl over your head and not have anything come out. So let's go. Now let's get on to making our lemon filling. This can be a little tricky.
To our saucepan, we're going to be adding our water, our granulated sugar, cornstarch, lemon zest, and lemon juice. It will look a little thin and cloudy, but it will start to thicken up and bubble in about 6 minutes.
See how thick our mixture is? Now we're going to temper our eggs. This is the tricky part. We need to temper our egg yolks. This can be a little tricky. We have to take some of the mixture that we just heated, the lemon mixture, and put this into our measuring cup. We want the eggs and the lemon mixture to get to somewhat of a similar temperature before I add all of the egg yolks in. What we don't want to happen is the egg yolks to cook.
Now I'm going to add the rest of the eggs to the lemon mixture and give it a good stir.
I don't know if you can see this or hear it, but it's starting to bubble, thick bubbles. So I'm gonna turn the heat off. I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and just stir this together. Now we're gonna take our hot filling, we're gonna spoon this, I'm using my large cookie scoop, oh, that's perfect, into the pie crusts. Yes, it's hot. Hot filling, I always say don't put hot filling into a pie crust, but we've pre-baked these, so this is fine. I've taken the meringue and I've put it in a piping bag. And what I want to do is I just want to pipe little stars all around, make it look really pretty. It's important when you're putting your meringue onto your pies is that it touches the crust. This way, it will ensure that the filling and your meringue will stay intact. Oh, look at this, I'm so excited. I have the oven set at 350 and I'm gonna put these in, I'm gonna say for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna check them. I just want the meringue on top to get slightly brown and we'll go from there. Look at these, you guys. Aren't they beautiful? I am just so happy. Here's a better view. I need to let these cool in the pan for an hour and then they need to chill in the refrigerator for 4 hours. The waiting. So the mini lemon meringue pies have been chilling for 4 hours and you'll notice I only have 3 here. My son came over and took 3 of them. He deserves it. So now let's cut into one, see what we get. Oh wow, that looks really, really delicious. Cutting into it was successful. Now we need to eat it. And you know what? I'm just gonna pick this up with my fingers and bite in. Wow. The homemade crust, the lemon filling. If I have meringue on my lips, I'm sorry. What's a little meringue on the lips among friends? This is the perfect dessert. Everyone gets their own. Can't go wrong with that. Well, thanks for joining me today as we made our mini lemon meringue pies. I think they turned out beautifully. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, make sure you give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day.